Welcome to TestGear and our Dragonfly release walkthrough. In this video, we want to show you how you can use TestGear's flexibility to achieve clarity in your testing process, improve collaboration, and gain superior control over your test management operations. Let's get into what TestGear can do for you. Once logged in, you land on the Projects panel. The Project panel has the ability to consolidate all test entities, configure them, and keep track of all your test entities. Using our platform's modular role policy, you can adjust the access level of any user flexibly, and then distribute them across different projects. To enrich and fortify your testing, use attributes, which will allow you to saturate data in the tests and test plans, giving your team more insight for accurate testing. Easily import your data into TestGear in 2 clicks to get started fast. Integrate with any CI/CD platform to run your automated tests right from TestGear. Now let's jump into the test library, where much of your testing magic will take place. Imagine that you have thousands of test scenarios with repetitive actions. How do we save time on this? The answer is shared steps. It is possible to add a shared step to any test case and reduce the time it takes you to write and update your test scenarios. After you modify a test, a new version of it is created, and you will retain all previous versions, which can be used to save all test data transparently. You can also select any previous version and restore it, making that version actual. All changes across versions are reflected in the changelog, so you never miss a change. To look for certain test scenarios, you can use filters that, once saved, will be available for the whole team. And then, for example, you can assign a responsible reviewer in bulk. The appointed user will receive a notification in their notification panel. In order to use auto tests within the platform, we use auto test cards. In the auto test cards, you can link your auto test and manual tests, see the stability rates, and the auto test pass and fail time. With just a few clicks, you can run your auto tests using TestGear and then analyze the results in test runs. For example, you can see at which particular step the auto test crashed or failed, what error you might have from the code side, and then find the reason for these auto test crashes. For automated analysis of auto test crashes, you can use Error Categories feature, where you can add regular expressions, and if next time your auto test crashes for the same error, the reason will be displayed automatically and you will get all the data in the test run. Now we've reached the point where we'll bring together manual and auto tests, planning and executing smoothly for everyone in your team. In the Planning module, you can add configurations to run test scenarios, automatically assign users to tests, export test suite data to share with colleagues, or lock the test plan to keep data up to date. Assigned users will receive an alert in their notification panel. In the Execution module, you can launch automated tests with manual tests in 2 clicks. You can also use mass actions to set the results to your tests, and if a defect is found in a manual test, you can send the spotted defect directly into Jira or Azure DevOps. Within the report, you will receive full information on the tests you've run and export them as XLSX or PDF files to share with colleagues. And as we have already seen, test plans use configurations to run tests on specific devices, parameter sets, test data, etc. Now that we've gone through creating, configuring, and performing manual and auto tests, it's time to look at the results of the work you've done. In dashboards, you can visualize all the data obtained in TestGear. Each type of widget has its own display. Here, the results can be compared by test priorities and configurations or test statuses and stability of auto tests. You can then compare the results of test plans or test runs against each other, or, for example, view data for your team that is working on this project. Each user has a gamification feature integrated into their profile, pushing them to grow their score and rank across different levels while they create and compare test artifacts. We've incorporated this fun addition to TestGear to add a zest of fun for QA teams as they naturally improve their work and inspire them to outdo themselves every day. When in the admin panel, you enter the user's submodule. Here you can create a local user, filter users by role, and add new columns to the display. In the Group submodule, you can also create a group of users for future allocation of groups to projects. In the Integrations submodule, you can create new connections to Jira or Azure, or view and edit existing connections. In the System settings, you are able to select dates for deleting archived tests and checklists, or the time to delete the files attached to the test results. Thank you for your time. These were some of our features to get you set up on TestGear and the benefits you can get when you begin your journey on the platform. To find out more, visit our website test-gear.io or talk to one of our experts to discover how you can empower your QA team and release better, faster.